Hello everybody, how are you guys? High Flyers Tag Team back here with another video again today. On today's video, we're going to be talking about potentially leaked footage that people have not talked about, and this was brought to my attention the other night, and I've waited to make a video. I was thinking about making one last night. It was kind of late, and there wasn't really enough detail. Good thing I did, because today there was even more pointed out to me, and I've had really long conversations with some users that are, you know, they really study a lot of the stuff with the movies and stuff, and pretty much all of us kind of agree. We think it is probably from GVK. With some of these shots, like with the one shot, the only other movie could be from is like Dune or something, but I really doubt it. So basically, in case you guys don't know, which I'm sure you do, at CCXP 2019, we had a 3-second leaked footage of Godzilla and Kong. I'm sure you guys have all seen that by now. It's pretty popular. People make recreations of it all the time. However, what a lot of us missed was apparently there might be other footage that we missed during the con that a lot of us looked over, probably because we were too excited about Monkey versus Blizzard. But in fact, yes, there are 3 other things of footage that do look like they could possibly be GVK. So I'm not going to show any images or the footage in my video, but I will put the original video in the description, and you guys will just have to go through, and I'll probably put the timestamps in for that video too, for you guys to find these. The first one, this one to me is the least kind of likely to be GVK. If it is, we see some trees. That's literally it. Like, there's a character looking up towards the sky or something, and there's trees everywhere, and it looks like it could be potentially Skull Island, but there's not enough really there to really prove it or disprove it. You know, there's a lot of movies that could just have a shot looking up at trees. So I'm not going to talk about that one too much, but someone did point that one out to me, so that one could potentially be on Skull Island or something, but kind of hard to tell. But the next one's a little different. So the next one, we see what looks like Alexander Skarsgård walking towards the camera, and in this one, what we see is it looks like him. It's kind of blurry. It's kind of hard to tell. But again, I had that person kind of talk to me about it, and the dude kind of analyzed his facial structure and stuff and said to him, that looks just like Alexander Skarsgård. As far as I know, Alexander has not done any recent or any upcoming Warner Brothers projects other than Godzilla vs. Kong. So the only thing that I assume this has to be, if this is Alexander, it has to be Godzilla vs. Kong. So what do we see in this footage? Well, we see, like I said, Alexander walking towards the camera, and behind him it's a dark room, what looks like a dark room, and there's neon red lights behind him. Now, some people were assuming this might be him and the Offspring, because in King of the Monsters, every time they were in one of those, it was red. However, when I look at it, seeing how big it is and stuff, there's one of two things. Either A, he's in some sort of apex base of some sort, possibly the one that's containing Mechagodzilla, or B, he's around or inside of Mechagodzilla, which could be likely too, it could be possible, due to the fact that we know Mechagodzilla will be glowing bright red in the movie, and then he'll have a bunch of red neon lights on him. So this could possibly be a look at Mechagodzilla in a way. It's kind of hard to tell. It's really blurry footage, and there's some movement in the background behind him too. If you look to the left, it's really hard to tell, but it looks like there's something behind him too. Again, I can't tell exactly what that is, but yes, it's definitely Alexander Skarsgård, and he's definitely walking towards the screen. So I'm not sure what's going on in this thing, but like I said, everyone really thinks it's Alexander, so it's really something interesting. If that is, that would be our first look at human footage from the movie, and he kind of does match up a bit with what we've seen from him from the behind the scenes. The only thing that doesn't really match up is if he has a little bit more facial hair, it looks like, than he does in behind the scenes. Although he still does have a little bit of facial hair in behind the scenes, so like the leaked photos and stuff. So it could possibly be just the lighting. The lighting kind of brings out his facial hair. Because I mean, I would assume lighting could do something like that. It just all depends on what kind of lighting. But last but not least, this one was really interesting. So the only other movie this one could be from, as far as I've heard, is Dune. Warner Brothers, as far as I know, has no other projects this one could be in other than Dune, from what I've been told. Or Could be completely wrong, because it's a very sci-fi thing, and GVK and Dune are their only sci-fi projects, but this doesn't look like something that would be in Dune. I've not read the books or know much about it, but as far as I know, this is not something that's going to be in Dune. So, what do we see? We see what looks like a futuristic science fiction submarine going deep into something, whether it be water, the ocean, or the hollow earth. It definitely looks like some futuristic submarine just floating downwards into something. If I had to assume, it's probably going through the ocean to get into the hollow earth or something, since we know they're going to be doing a lot of hollow earth exploration. This footage I definitely do, by the way, think is probably GVK. I don't see what else it could be. But yeah, there's definitely, I would definitely assume there's some exploration going on. It's a very cool looking sub. It's, like I said, very futuristic looking. It's got like blue neon lights on it, and it looks similar to like, sort of like the one that Serizawa drove to Godzilla's cave in King of the Monsters. So, with that being said, we have potentially 3 things of leaked footage from CCXP that no one has noticed this whole time, and it just recently got noticed. So what do you guys think? After you've seen this footage, do you think it's GVK? Do you think something else? You know, we could potentially have 4 things of GVK footage that no one ever noticed, and that would be really cool. So, that means we would have close to like 10 seconds of the movie, I think. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think this is GVK? Do you think something else? Do you think it's a stretch? You know, looking at the footage yourself, is there any other movies that any of this footage is from you can think of? But from what a lot of us can guess, it seems like GVK. Again, I'll put the video in the description below. Check out the timestamps and stuff. I should have them down there. And maybe not right away, but I hope you guys all enjoy. Oh, and some other breaking news that just came out as I was in the middle of editing this video that I'm going to throw into this video. Apparently a new Godzilla vs. Kong banner was revealed, which is kind of crazy. I have no idea. I had no idea this was like official, but it does look a lot like the leaked Playmates Toys banner that we saw a few weeks ago. It's from the Playmates website. It's the same banner kind of shot we've seen 1,000 times, but it's a really good HD official quality one of the Godzilla one that we saw for Playmates on the Playmates toy boxes. No idea if there's any information on the website. I have not checked yet. I probably should have, but as far as I know, they just released the banner and they didn't give any information about the movie. So what do you guys think of this? Again, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. It's not nothing too special, but I thought I'd share that. So if you guys did enjoy, again, as always, please share, subscribe. Hope you guys have a good day. Turn on that bell notification, get notification for all future uploads, and have a good day. Peace.